A circuit board isn't actually green. Beneath the surface, it's a dull brownish yellow, a stack of fiberglass layers reinforced with thin copper lines that run between components, acting like tiny wires to carry electrical signals. What you're seeing when you look at a circuit board is a coating applied on top of all of that, called the solder mask. The solder mask is what gives the board its color. The solder mask exists to solve a specific problem. When electronic components are attached to a circuit board, they're bonded using solder, a metal alloy that melts and then hardens to form a permanent electrical connection. Without a protective layer, molten solder can spread unpredictably across the copper traces and create bridges between connections that should be separate. The solder mask covers everything except the precise spots where solder is supposed to land, keeping connections clean and the board functional. That coating can be manufactured in virtually any color: red, blue, black, yellow, white. There is no chemical or electrical reason it has to be green. But green became standardized in the 1950s and 1960s for a couple of important reasons. Human eyes are more sensitive to green than to any other color in the visible spectrum. This goes back to our ancestors' need to detect predators and find food in forested environments, where distinguishing shades of green was a matter of survival. Under the conditions of a factory floor or a repair bench, green provides the highest contrast against the silver of solder points and the copper of traces. Inspectors spotting defects, technicians diagnosing faults, all of them work faster and with less eye strain on a green board than on any other color. The military cemented it further. The United States military was one of the earliest and largest consumers of circuit boards, and its specifications explicitly required green solder masks on all approved components because it offered the best contrast and readability under harsh lighting and field conditions. After decades of mass production built around green, the entire industry has optimized for it. It is the cheapest option to produce, the fastest to process, and every machine on every factory floor is already calibrated to work with it. Switching to another color would mean recalibrating equipment, retraining inspection staff, and absorbing higher material costs, all for a change that offers no functional improvement whatsoever. Other colors exist and are used, particularly in consumer electronics, where aesthetics matter. But for the vast majority of circuit boards produced in the world, green remains the default. Click the video on your screen right now and I'll explain another everyday mystery you've wondered about your whole life.